to spend some time explaining what all of these options, all of these icons are in your history panel for each of the files. Okay, so each of those boxes represent a file or a dataset collection. And for the files, you have here 3 icons. The first one is an eye, so that lets you look at the file in the middle panel, except if it's a binary file. If it's a binary file, it's going to download the file, or it's going to open a dialog to download the file. You can click on the X, that's to delete the file from your history, and you can click on the pencil here to edit the attributes. One of the things to know here about editing attributes is that so you can edit the name, the info, you can put some comments here on your file, but you can also change the data type, which might come in handy if you have some tool that only takes one type of input. And so the way you do this here is you pick whatever data type you think your file should be, and you click Save. Okay, the other thing you can do here is instead of clicking on those icons, you can click here on the name of the file, and that gives you access to info on that file. So you have here the size, the format. The database is really for files that are related to some genome build or genome release, but for flow files, it doesn't really apply. Here you have some info from running the tool. And then here you have more icons. So that floppy disk here is the download button. So if you click on there, it's going to open a dialog or not and download the file. That button here with the arrows allows you to run the job again. So basically, whatever tool you run with whatever parameters you had picked will appear again here, and the input file that you had, and you can rerun the same job, or you can change the parameters and run something different. This button here gets you to visualization options, which we're not using much for the tools that we have in ImmPort Galaxy currently. And then here is the eye, so that gives you the details, and that's kind of the magic button if you want to know what happened if something went wrong. So if you click on this, it gives you a bunch of information. So the name of your file, when it was created, the size, what format, what tool you used to create that file, what's the version of the tool. You have access to standard out and standard error, which again is very useful if you have some sort of problem with running the tool. It gives you the APIs, it gives you the full path of the file, it gives you the job command line that was used to generate that file, how much time the job took to run, and then time info. And then importantly, it also gives you all the parameters that you used here to run the job. Okay.